Good afternoon, volleyball fans. Welcome to the Red Zone, the main gymnasium here at Hicksville Schools, as we are getting ready for girls volleyball action on a Tuesday night in October, as the weather outside is starting to get more and more like fall. Starting to see some leaves falling off the trees, some color out there. And I think leaf pickup in the village of Hicksville starts October the 10th, which is today. So yeah. Fall is here, and the volleyball is in its last full week of the regular season, as the Lady Aces will host the Fairview Lady Apaches tonight for both the junior varsity and a varsity volleyball match here at the Red Zone. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. With me tonight, Brian Williams. Chris Warner's still not able to be with us, so we're still kind of doing it old school here tonight. We will not have the scoreboard cam, so I'll do my best to keep you updated on the score as we move through the matches here tonight. Aside from that, the Aces are going to have their work cut out for them. This is a good-looking volleyball team in warm-ups, and when we get to the varsity game, the Apaches have had a fairly successful year. Right now, though, we're getting ready for junior varsity volleyball action. And before we get to the rosters, I'll run them down for you. But first, I want to say a big thank you to our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters making our coverage possible here from the Red Zone tonight. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, online at jimschmidtauto.com. Also, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online. They're located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and they're online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Thanks to all of them. And, well, let's take a look at the rosters. We'll run through the rosters for both the Fairview and the Aces junior varsity squads. JV coach for Fairview is, they don't list it, so I'm assuming it's one of the assistants, Amy Hammer or Emily Reinig, but I don't know. So anyway, junior varsity, let's run them down. Number 1 is Selena Laguna, 5'5" freshman. Number 2, Rachel Haver, 5'5" and a sophomore. Number 6, Liberty Vogelsong, a 5'3" freshman. Number 7 is Chloe Panico, she's a 5'7" freshman. Number 8, Marissa Retcher, 5'9" and a freshman. Number 13, 5'5" sophomore Ayla Singer. Number 14, Samantha Kuhlman, she's 5'4" and a freshman. Number 15, Brooklyn Zedike, she's 5'3" and a freshman. Number 16 is Adriana Peck. She's 5'7" and a freshman. Elizabeth Bach, 5'5" and a junior, wears number 20. And number 24 is Isabel Mavis, 5'4" and a sophomore. And again, that's the roster I was given. So if there have been any changes or variations, I have not been made aware of them. And so I'll apologize for that, but hopefully I'm more or less correct. For the Lady Aces, it goes this way. Number 3 is worn by McKenna Rice, the sophomore. Kennedy Adams wears number 5, also a sophomore. Freshman Liberty Doctor is number 6. Number 7 is Helen Leon Flores. She's a sophomore. Number 8 is sophomore Hannah Ridgway. Number 9, freshman Reagan Cayley. Number 10, sophomore Paige Lynn Ayers. Number 13, freshman Mika Inkrot, which I don't think will be playing. I think she's been moved up permanently to varsity. Number 15 is freshman Kaylin Metz, and number 17, junior Teslin Reed. So we'll see. I don't think, like I said, that we will see Mika out on the junior varsity, so I think she has been permanently advanced to the varsity squad. So those are the rosters. And with that, the clock will run to zeros, and that means they're going to get ready to get this junior varsity volleyball match underway. Sydney Schlatter officiating again tonight. Coach Schlatter, of course, is going to be joining us starting next week for our tournament volleyball coverage. We're looking forward to that already. Good draw for the Lady Aces. We'll talk more about that during the varsity match. The teams will approach the net and wish each other a good game, and they'll take to the floors. The officials will check the numbers and the placements, allow for substitutions, Either team wants to put their libero in right away. And then we'll get ready to get the action underway for junior varsity volleyball here tonight at the Red Zone. Again, Bill and Brian, we're glad to have you with us. Hope that you've had a good start to your week, that you've been able to adjust to the cold snap better than Brian. Brian is not a cold weather person. You are not. You do not like it. No. Like I said, if anybody was meant to be born in like the high, the deserts or live as a nomad on the Sahara, that would be Brian. All right, Aces are going to have the ball. They substitute in liberos on both sides of the net, and the Aces libero will be serving. Tap over. Nice recovery. It goes out of bounds. Their libero is number 16, and I incorrectly said her number was 8. That's Hannah Ridgway. Nope, I take it back. That's not Hannah. We'll figure it out here in a moment. Push over by the Aces. It's McKenna Rice is their libero. Thank you. That'll go out off the hands of Kaylee, and it'll be a 2-0 game in favor of the Apaches. They'll have the serve. Dropping back, number 15, Brooklyn Zedike. Nice stop. Over it goes, and that's just outside. Just missed on the back line. So Kennedy Adams, after the Aces get their first point of game 1, Adams back to serve for the Aces. Adams into the net, gives them a point. 3-1 now for the Lady Apaches, and it's Chloe Panico back to serve for Fairview. Adams. And that's going to be, Teslin Reed got up there, didn't need to though. Falls short, and it's a 3-2 game. McKenna Rice with the serve. We'll push it over. Apache's looking to set it up. And Teslin Reed gets it over for the Aces, and that'll be a little too much on that one. We'll be tied at 3. Junior varsity level, of course, it is the best 2 games out of 3 to win the overall match. Rice, another serve. It drops in nicely. Right back to her. Up and just missing. Laguna just misses. So the Aces have their first lead of the night, 4-3. And that's going to be trouble. That'll be 4 hits and a point for the Apaches. In to serve for Fairview, number 11. Which is not on the junior varsity, but I do have a number 11, Amaya Perez, on the freshman roster. And that'll be just out of bounds. Liberty Doctor got it over the net, but it falls out of bounds. Apaches now take the lead back, up 5-4. Doctor, and that one just in front of Perez. That'll be a point for the Aces. We'll be tied at 5. Now Teslin Reed drops back to serve. Bunch of substitutions on the Apache side of the net as well. Reed slaps it over, goes right to their libero, Bach. Reed Up and put over by Metz. Bach. And that one again will float. And Reed just grazed her as it went by. So a point for the Apaches. And Kuhlman back. The serve. Samantha's serve. And that'll be just inside. Out of bounds for the Aces. That'll be another point. Double hit on the Aces, so another point for the Apaches, leading now by 4, 10-6. Just clears the net. Adams puts it over. And that one, I'm not sure whether it was off of Kaylee or Metz, but it drops to the floor, and another point for the Apaches. Dr. Adams hits it over. On the Apaches side, a little dink over. Could be trouble. Rice gets it back in. Kaylee gets it over. Nice recovery from Hicksville. Metz just misses the tap over. Another point for Fairview, leading now 12-6. Ayers. That's out. Bach puts it over. Adams right back. And that's a nice kill from Marissa Retcher. Puts the Fairview squad up now 14-7. Elizabeth Bach, another serve. That went to Kaylee. Doctor sets it up. Metz puts it over. Apaches look to answer, and that'll drop in for another point. And we'll have a timeout on the floor, and we'll take that time to say a big thank you to one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, looking for something brand new, pre-owned, car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the great selection they have on the lots, or you can check the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. We're so proud to have them as a Diamond Level underwriting supporter of all of our Aces sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships right here in Hicksville, Ohio, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Bach puts the ball over the net. Fairview looking for another setup here. Liberty Doctor to McKenna Rice. Rice drops it in nicely. Makes it 15-8. As they'll close the gap a little. Pagelin Ayers now dropping back to serve. Apaches tap it over and just outside the line. So another point for the Aces. They cut the lead to 6. Ayers serve. Clears the net. And that'll be a point for Fairview. Quick substitution into the game. Number 24, Isabel Mavis for the Lady Apaches. Served by Zedike is up. Adams puts it over. Bach, Zedike. And just missing the tap over that time was Retcher. 16-10 now. Kennedy Adams puts the ball in the air. Bach muffed that return. A little high on her wrists and didn't have much on it. Second serve for Adams. To Bach again. Better setup this time. Ayers, and that'll go to the scorer's table. A point for Fairview. Panico back to serve now for the Lady Apaches. And over Adams' head, and Ayers got her hands on it, and that'll be another point for Fairview. Up now by 7, 18-11. Adams. That was Rice and Adams again. Zedike. And that'll be a point as saying somebody went into the net. Number 3, McKenna Rice. Patches now up by 8, 19-11. Kaylee and then Rice. Reed gets it over for the Apache, or for the Aces. And that'll be a Hicksville point. 19-12 now, and McKenna Rice back to serve for Hicksville. Rice and Liberty Doctor off the hands of Retcher, and a point for the Aces. Rice's serve is up. Zedike taps it over real quickly, almost catches Reed off guard, but she recovers. And that's going to be a double hit on the Lady Apaches. Rolls back towards the locker room. He trot over and grab it. Rice's serve. Zedike. Push over, that's Kaylee to Rice. And Liberty Doctor. Nice save by Bach. Adams. Rice, Doctor again. And back to Bach again. Now Zedike. Ayers stops that one. And that got tangled up between Retcher and Mavis and falls to the ground, making it a 4-point game, and the Aces have battled back. It's now 19-15. Rice continuing to serve. Teslin Reed, and that'll be out. So the Apaches hit the 20-point plateau first. Amaya Perez, number 11, dropping back to serve. Nice looking serve. Over it goes. Perez knocks it right over. Ayers answers it. Perez gets a hand on it to save it. Zedike. And that'll be 4 hits on Fairview. Aces get the point, and it's back to a 4-point game. And once again, back to serve, Tesla and Reed. Reed, good serve, right to Bach. Zedike. And just missing the strike. And catch the number. I think that was Peck, number 16. That's Peck, number 16. Doctor getting back over into the field to play, and they can't catch it in time. 21-17, Apaches with the lead here in game 1. Again, it's junior varsity action. Best 2 games out of 3 takes the match. Fairview with the serve. Ball is up. Just clips the top of the net. Metz gets it over. Zedike sets it up. And that's a strike off the hands of Laguna to make it 22-17. Adams. Rice taps it over. Almost catches him off guard. Nice recovery. And back to Adams. And we're going to have somebody that either went into the net or stepped over the line. Point goes to the Apaches, up now 23-17. Adams to Bach. Zedike. Apaches get it over. And that'll be a miss by Cayley into the net. That'll bring up game point for the Apaches. As again, Kuhlman continues to serve for Fairview. To Adams. Rice tapped over. Zedike sets it up for the... Oh, just missing was Laguna that time, so the Aces stay alive. Down by 6, 24-18 now. Doctor back to serve. And that's out. And that'll do it. 25-18. The Lady Apaches win game number 1 and take a 1-0 lead here in the junior varsity match. Well, we've got some time, so we'll say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, and that, of course, our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. Located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business industry like welding, powder coating, safety equipment, so much more. And they're also looking to add to their workforce. They have some terrific opportunities available at APT. It'd be a great place to start a new career, a second career, hone the skills you already have. If you'd like to find out more, log on to aptmfg.com/careers. That'll take you to a complete listing of all the job opportunities they have. Many of them come with specialized training and certification opportunities. You can fill out an application, upload your resume. They would love to hear from you, and who knows? Maybe you can become a part of the APT Manufacturing Solutions family. We want to thank the Nice Swanders and everyone else over at APT for their continued diamond level support, underwriting all of our Aces sports coverage for 2023, every level of play across all of our platforms. We want to thank them so very much, and hopefully you will do the same as well. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Well, this is the start of a lot of volleyball this week. We actually had the tri-meet that we covered on Saturday morning, and then we've got the Apaches are here tonight. Coming up on Thursday, that'll be the last home meet for the Aces as they will host the Tenora Rams. And then we'll wrap up volleyball for the week. And then we'll have some football action on Friday as we're traveling over Sherwood Way for the Apaches hosting the Aces. We will not be able to live stream that game. We are going to go. We're going to cover it. It'll be recorded, though, and we'll have to do it on tape delay because, again, Fairview has a contract with the company that provides their live streaming, and it's exclusive to them. So we were not given permission to live stream, but that's okay. We'll go cover the game, and you'll just have to wait a little longer to find out how things go. We'll keep you updated on our Facebook page with the scores and so forth as best we can. Ready to get game 2 underway. The Apaches with the ball, and Brooklyn Zedike with the serve, and Brooklyn had a little too much on that one, but she got Kaylee to go for it, so that'll be an ace for Zedike as the Apaches go up to an early 1-0 lead. I'll take the time here, too, to welcome all of our viewers from the Sherwood Fairview area, Central Local School District. I know we've got a bunch, because a lot of people were getting a hold of me this afternoon asking if we were going to be covering the action. And that just inside the line, a 2-0 lead for Fairview. So for those of you new to the Hicksville Community Television YouTube channel, welcome. We're glad you're here with us. Hope you enjoy the coverage this afternoon and this evening. Zedike, third serve. Kaylee puts it up and right into the hands or the arms of McKenna Rice, and another point for Fairview. That went up. Dr. Kaylee, and Rice puts it over. And another nice hit. These Lady Apaches are really good at just getting just inside the line with some of their spikes and returns. Up 4-0 here. Zedike, Adams, over it goes. Kaylee sends it straight up to Ayers and over by Adams. Again, Ayers makes the stop. And Doctor saves it that time. Zedike with the setup. And just missing number 8, Retcher. And that's the first point of the game for the Lady Apaches, trailing 4-1 here in game number 2. Must win for Hicksville. Stay alive in this junior varsity match. Adams puts it over right to Bach. A nice little tap over, and again, just missing. Doesn't quite clear the net. That was Mavis. Good for the Aces now. They cut that deficit in half. Here we go, Adams. Another good-looking serve. And Fairview will drop it in. Make it 5-2. Substitution as Laguna will come into the game, and stepping out will be number 12. Not sure who that is. I don't have her on my roster. And that'll go against the back wall. Another point for Hicksville. That'll be out. So good eye for the Aces as they close it to a 1-point game, 5-4. And McKenna Rice will drop back to serve for Hicksville. Rice. And that's going to be 4 hits. And over it goes, but 1 hit too many, so we're tied at 5. There we go. Lady Aces looking to put together a little run here. Rice to Bach. Laguna. And that's out. But touched by a Hicksville player, which is the reason why it went out. So point for Fairview. So they'll set up to serve again. Adams to Rice and Doctor. And that'll be a carry. Yep. Carrying the ball, so another point for Fairview. 7-5 now, Apaches. And that'll be a point for the Aces. Caught her out of position. She had to stretch for the ball, and it goes into the stands. Reed serve, returned. And I think that was Zedike that killed that one. Kuhlman back to serve. Her Apaches leading by 2. Ayers, Rice, and then Adams. Adams drops it just inside the line. Nice play. What a shot by Kennedy Adams. Doctor serve. Laguna. Rice and Adams again. Laguna will... I think it was outside one of the border masts, so that'll be a point for the Aces. We're tied at 8. Kuhlman, Zedike. That's going to be a trouble. Off of Doctor's hands, it sails under the net and puts the Fairview squad up by 1. Laguna to serve. Just clears the net. Adams, Doctor, back to Adams again. Kuhlman now to Zedike. And Panico. And that'll be a point for the Aces. We'll be tied at 9. Now Kaylee back to serve for Hicksville. We're tied at 9, and here's Reagan's serve. Clears the net. Panico to Ayers. Doctor, and then Rice. Now Bach. Zedike. Panico. And she drops it in. Into the game now. I think that was number 6 checking in. Liberty Vogelsong for Fairview. Elizabeth Bach serve. Doctor and Rice. And let's see, somebody across the line or into the net. Either way, it's a point for the Aces. We're tied at 10. And Ayers puts it over and tap over. Aces managed to save it. Got Fairview scrambling a little bit. Get it back under control. Bach out to Zedike. And that goes in, dropped in nicely. Is that Vogelsong with the hit? Nope, number 8. I'm sorry, Retcher. Kaylee, Rice, Adams. And that's out. Adams had a good hit, just about a foot outside of the line. Apaches now up 12-10. Zedike, Doctor. Oh. It's a miscommunication there as nobody was sure who to follow up that initial hit by Liberty Doctor. Zedike into the net. So she'll give the Aces a point. They're still down by 2, 13-11. Kennedy Adams going to see if she can draw them a little closer with this serve. Good looking serve right to Bach. Zedike Over it goes. Kaylee, nice push over. Doctor to Bach. Panico drops it in. And we just mentioned Chloe Panico. She'll drop back to serve. Kaylee puts it right over the net. And that's off the hand of Retcher and out of bounds. To make it a 2-point game. Again, 14-12 with McKenna Rice back to serve for the Lady Aces. Rice, Bach. And a nice tap over by Teslin Reed. It's a 1-point game. Here we go. Clears the net. Bach and Laguna. And now Rice and Doctor. Bach. Zedike. Volley will continue here. Oh, nice save by the Lady Aces. Oh, found the empty spot on the floor that time. Retcher drops it in for the point. 15-13 now. 2-point lead for the Lady Apaches. Game 2, the Fairview girls are up 1-0 in this junior varsity match. Oh, off of Kaylee's hands. It hit her arm the wrong way and caromed out the back of the court. Nicely done by McKenna Rice. She taps it over and gets the point for the Aces. Back to being a 2-point difference. Teslin Reed back to serve for Hicksville. Teslin puts it over. Panico to Zedike. Laguna. Reed, Adams, and Doctor. Doctor drops it in nicely. Oh! That closes the gap a little further. It's a 1-point difference now. Reed will serve again. And that one off the side of her hand and into the net. So back to a 2-point difference, 17-15. And Samantha Kuhlman once again to serve for Fairview. Adams puts it into the net. Neither team has taken a timeout in this second game. Ayers. Doctor's not going to have enough on it. That'll make it 19-15. And a timeout on the floor. Time for us to say thank you to another of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, and that's the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs, medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, gifts, sundries, and so much more. Stop by and see for yourself next time you're in downtown Hicksville. See what a difference being locally owned and operated really means. And if you want the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, or more, feel free to give them a call. 419-542-6218. They'd be happy to hear from you and glad to help you out. We want to thank the Myers family again for their Diamond Level underwriting support of all of our Aces sports broadcasts on Hicksville Community Television. You'll find them at the Hicksville Pharmacy. Again, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Back into action. Kuhlman's serve to Ayers. Rice. And then Metz. And that's going to be a problem. Metz, good job. Kalin picks up a point for the Aces and gives them the serve back. Liberty Doctor will drop back. Doctor over the net to Bach. And that's Zedike. And that's going to be, that'll drop in. And it was Peck that hit it over for the Lady Apaches. Adriana Peck. Laguna. It's off Doctor, and Adams taps it over gently. Now Zedike sets it up. Ooh. This time Zedike will send it back a little farther. Metz puts it over to Bach. And that's going to be, is she over the line? Yep. Point for the Aces. Apaches leading by 3, 20-17, but the Aces with the serve. Kaylee puts it over the net. That'll be out. Another point for Hicksville. Reagan Kaylee getting some help with the volleyball. Zedike and Panico. That's Rice puts it over. And Brooklyn Zedike again taps it over. Nice setup for the Aces. Good block. Bach. Zedike. Off the hands of Kaylee, and a point for the Lady Apaches. Again, Peck hitting that one over. Bach back. Libero. And that'll be another point. As that hit Kaylee just a little bit high on her upper arms. Bach again. And that was just a miss. 23-18. As Elizabeth Bach will serve once again for the Apaches. Doctor and into the stands, and that's going to be a match point for the Fairview Apaches. Bach, Kaylee, Ayers gets it over the net. Now Zedike will set it up. Panico off the hands of Rice. And again, 25-18. The Lady Apaches will win game 2 and take a straight set win here in the junior varsity match. Well, before we wrap things up, we still have one more Diamond Level underwriting supporter to say a thank you to, and that's our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business and industry like plasma and robotics and, well, there's so much more. Check them out online to see just all the things that they are capable of doing, all the things that they have done. It's really, really incredible to see the type of work that they do out there. You'll find them online at www.arcsolinc.com. And we want to thank Denny Vetter and the whole gang over at ARC Solutions Incorporated. They're such tremendous members of the Hicksville community. Whenever there is a community-wide effort of any kind, I mean, you'll always see ARC Solutions as one of the primary supporters. We're so proud to have them supporting us as well. One of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters. They underwrite all of our sports coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. ARC Solutions Incorporated from Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online again, www.arcsolinc.com. So with that, again, a thank you to all of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters for making our coverage possible on this Tuesday. Again, that's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, online at jimschmidtauto.com. Also, APT Manufacturing Solutions, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for information on COVID, boosters, flu shots, and more. And, of course, as we already mentioned, ARC Solutions Incorporated, world-class facility located at Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at arcsolinc.com. Well, while we're at it, we also want to say a big thank you to the Hicksville Athletic Department, Mr. Houghton Overmeyer, for giving us the space and allowing us to be here with the live stream coverage for you on this Tuesday. And thanks to all of you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please consider subscribing to our HIX-TV YouTube channel. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. You can hit the bell for notifications, and that way you're made aware whenever we schedule another live stream event or whenever we post new content to our video on demand library here on the channel. Thanks so much to all of you who have already subscribed. And again, if you have not already done so, please consider joining us and become part of the community of Hicksville Community Television. Well, with that, we're going to wrap it up. Brian and I are going to be back in about 20 minutes or so with our second live stream, which will be the varsity match between the Apaches and the Aces. And until we talk to you then, once again, one last time, final scores from the junior varsity match. The Lady Apaches, Fairview wins Game 1, 25-18, and Game 2, 25-18, to take a 2-games-to-none sweep of the varsity match. And with that, again, we'll talk to you in about 20 minutes or so from right now. And for Brian Williams operating the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good afternoon and good sports.